I think I found my dream job. Have you heard of this word? Ang pronunciation daw ay Aikagai. It's a Japanese word and it roughly translates to reason for being. For me, in Filipino, it means, bakit ka nabubuhay? If you'll answer that, maybe you'll come up with something poetic or touchy like, I'm living for my family, I'm living to achieve my dreams, or I'm living to be a good human being. Marami pang iba. But the dilemma I realized is that our reason for being is not practically and directionally performed. Ganito, for example, your reason for being is to give your family a good life. So what you do is that you work real hard para masustentuhan sila, mabigay lahat ng pangangailangan nila. But in that process, sa sobrang pagod mo, sa sobrang dami mong work, wala ka ng time or kulang ka na sa energy para ma-experience talaga yung good life na yun na binibigay mo sa family mo. Maybe, ganun, di ba? A more personal example, this is what happened to me. Aside from my other personal, familial, and relationship stresses, I believe what burned me out the most is the pressure to fulfill my reason for being. I love teaching kids. I love being with kids. But the complications of the changes in the learning setup of teaching children today and the intricacies of my work setup with my family, plus the lack of financial support in my profession, and lastly, the demands of the world, the society, and the parents' expectation of children has somehow colluded and stampeded on me, and I was left defeated. I love teaching kids, but it's not satisfying anymore. So here's where Aikagai came in. Aikagai strives to find a balance in our lives. Myers said in his article in Forbes, this balance is found at the intersection where your passions and talents converge with the things that the world needs and is willing to pay for. This is Aikagai. And this is how I found my dream job. But of course, this is still a dream unreached without your help. But more on that later. For now, I want to share with you what that dream job of mine is. So, what can I be paid for that I am good at and that I love to do and what the world needs? The answer to that equation is my dream job. And it is to read books to children and teach them how to read and love to read. That's my dream job. In my profession as a preschool teacher, the part I love the most in my routine is reading stories to them and just talking to them. I love that and I know I'm good at it. And I also know the world, especially our children, needs it. I have long shared with you the various benefits of reading to children. They need it, parents. I can see no disadvantages attached to it. So I just need to turn this passion and mission of mine into a vocation and profession that I can be paid for. And that's where you come in. To be honest, I'm not just making this video to share information to you, but I am actually here to promote the programs I have created in this dream job of mine in hopes that you will help support me make this dream into a reality. So if you're still here watching, here's what's gonna happen. I have prepared 3 programs and all will be done online at the moment. Of course, firstly due to the pandemic, and secondly because I am not omnipresent and I cannot cater to all of you. And I am actually living far away from civilization. So, the first program, it is called OBSS, Online Bedtime Story Sessions. And it will be launching this coming month on September the 1st. OBSS is simply a program where you will pay me to read bedtime stories to your child every night from Monday to Friday at 8:30 p.m. This is via Zoom. And don't worry, parents, for an introductory offer of 100 pesos per month, 100 lang po, your child and even you can get to experience this. Ang target audience ko pala dito sa OBSS program is 3 to 6 years old children. Pero above that, 7 years old pataas, pwede pa naman. Baka lang mabore na sila dun sa choice of books na ikukwento ko every night. Pero if you still want them to enroll, why not? But it only has limited slots. I can only accept 15 children at the moment because obviously I am testing the waters here. I'm trying to find out the reception of you parents, if patok ba to sa inyo. And of course, to check other details that I might have missed out. And yes po, yung 100 pesos is per household po yun. So kung meron kayong dalawang anak at gusto niyo silang makinig sa akin, sa kwento ko, pwedeng-pwede po. And secondly, kaya limited slots lang po is because I really want to interact with the kids. Yun po yung pinagkaiba nito sa kung magpo-post lang ako ng video sa YouTube channel ko nang nagbabasa ng books. This one is active learning. Hindi lang po sila nanonood na katulala. I can talk to them, they can talk to me, they can ask questions, I can ask questions. Kaya 15 kids lang po. And yes, parents, this is not one-on-one kung yun po yung na-expect ninyo. But don't worry because I have the second program that is for one-on-one kung gusto po yun. Also, don't worry, parents, because we will have a trial run. It will be on August 30 and 31, Monday and Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. So that you can personally see and not just imagine kung ano po yung mangyayari. You will find a Zoom link to that in the description box below. So please do put it in your calendars para hindi nyo po ma-miss out. I hope you can come and join me because I truly believe this can be revolutionary. You'll find out why this is revolutionary in a separate video I'll be making. I'll be mentioning 4 reasons why OBSS is important and needed, especially during this time. Moving on, the second program that I'll be offering to you is called Basaya. And this one is one-on-one and it is about teaching children how to read. Yes, because I can confidently say that the curriculum I designed to teach my prior students how to read has never failed me. That's why I still want to use it to help you parents who has children who are still struggling to read. And sadly, ganon kasi dito sa Pinas, ang emphasis ng ating kultura ay kapag nakakabasa, matalino, magaling, etc. And I'm not supporting that. And hindi ko rin naman yun pwedeng baguhin in a snap. So, ito na lang po yung gagawin ko. I will help you help your child na makabasa nang hindi siya nape-pressure, hindi siya nahihirapan. I hope I can help you parents ease the process for your child to learn to read. Like I mentioned, the program is called Basaya. It is a play between the words basa and saya. Because reading and learning to read should be fun. Hindi dapat sila natatakot, nape-pressure, pinapalo, etc. It is a 1-month program, 20 days, and the end goal is for the child to learn to read at least 2 to 4 letter words. Siyempre, nakadepende pa to kasi sa reading readiness ng inyong anak, sa kanyang IQ, sa kanyang interest, etc. But sadly, this program is unavailable yet because I need to focus po sa OBSS. But don't worry, further details will be announced. The third program, this is the last one that I'll be offering for now, is an online seminar dedicated to parents, even non-parents, and teachers. I have prepared 2 topics that I will be talking about in those seminars. Of course, still related with what I love to do, with what I'm good at, and what the world needs. The 2 topics are, firstly, how to read bedtime stories to your child, and the second one is how to teach your child to read. It is a half-day seminar where I'll be spilling out all the tea, the tips, my techniques, and how you can do those skills, those topics on your own. Because I don't want to keep them all to myself. I want you to know it too. And what I really want is for you, the parents, to be the one reading to your child and teaching them to read. Mas maganda kung kayo, kung hindi ako. Pero ngayon na hindi nyo pa kaya, nandito ako to help. So these are just overviews of the 3 programs that I prepared. Other videos will be uploaded to explain them individually, extensively. To end, yes, I have prayed for this. I already mentioned na meron akong gagawin, something, di ba po, in this video.
Flashback.
Pero I will definitely share it with you because I need your support.
End of flashback.
And yes, I know my God is good. And Proverbs 19:21, I know that. But I'm not discounting that you play a huge role in the fruition of this dream job of mine. So I'm not ashamed to ask for your help. Tulungan niyo po ako. Here are the simple ways you can help me. Una, pwede nyo ang i-enroll yung anak niyo sa OBSS. Secondly, you can share this video or share the OBSS program to other parents na alam nyo may anak, na baka interested sila sa ganitong program. And thirdly, through your prayers. Kailangan ko po talaga kasi I know ang dami ko pang kailangan ayusin and I cannot perfect this in one go. Alam ko yun. But through your prayers and support, kaya natin. Thank you guys, and I guess this jump starts my comeback to YouTube and to social media. Pero I still won't make any promises na magtutuloy-tuloy ako sa YouTube. I want to, promise po, I'm just really currently preoccupied with other stuff. But God is good. If you want to know, my mental and emotional state is getting better. Thank you so much in advance sa suporta po ninyo dito sa programa kong ito. And I hope you have and you will find, kung hindi nyo pa nakikita, your dream job too. Sana nga mangyari at matupad na tong dream job ko ito. God bless!